Number 63 tomorrow.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul's companion. You can feel it everywhere.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily. I am an NPC bikini competitor. It's a really exciting vlog for me because it is peak week and I have not been on stage in 3 years. As you can tell, we are in a hotel room in Vegas. I am filming this on Friday, but I'm gonna take you back to last weekend when I had one of my last heavy glute days with a new girlfriend of mine at a gym in Los Angeles, and we are gonna go from there. So follow along. It's gonna be a really, really fun week and a really fun weekend. So I'm excited that you're here. It's that first sip in the morning feel. It's Saturday morning. Peak week starts on Monday. It's 8:30 a.m. I'm running a little bit behind schedule because I was so tired this morning, but thank God I have actually been sleeping. And now I am headed to go do some cardio and hit legs. So yeah, it is just so crazy to me that peak week already starts on Monday. So it's, you know, we've got Saturday and Sunday. We're pushing. I haven't had a refeed in like 3 weeks. I am feeling depleted, tired, flat, inflamed, just to list a couple off the top of my head. You really forget how much prepping is not for the faint of heart. This shit's brutal, but we do it because we love it. You know, and actually while I'm at it, that kind of makes me want to touch on another topic, is the topic of, is competing healthy? I have had a couple people in my life recently bring this topic up with me, saying things like, oh, this doesn't seem healthy, or, you know, why are you doing this when it's so unhealthy? And I think the first thing that I want to say about this is, like, competing's not healthy. It's a sport. Just because it involves nutrition and dropping body fat and lifting weights doesn't mean that it's healthy. Seemingly from the outside, yes, what's going on is something that healthy individuals do. But in bodybuilding, you're taking it to a next level. You're taking your body to a point of leanness that isn't sustainable, isn't healthy, and is really hard to get there. I explain that. My next question is always, well, why are you doing it then? How do you answer that question? Why does anybody do anything? You know, so it's kind of like, it's what brings me happiness right now. And if that ever changes, then I won't do it, but I don't really ever see that happening. I love the challenge. I think it's fantastic to be able to really challenge yourself in a way that just is so, I don't know, in a sense, all-consuming. I don't know. I think it's not for everybody. But I think if everybody went through the process of prepping at least once in their lives, they would have just a totally new understanding of themselves, their body, health, nutrition. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of ranting, but yeah, that's something that I've actually had brought up to me multiple times this season, is that this sport doesn't seem healthy. Rant over. Let's get into the gym. I'm training at Speakeasy in downtown LA, which is actually, I used to coach at Speakeasy. It's kind of got like a dark nightclub vibe. It's kind of fun. I actually haven't been there in a while, so it'll be nice to switch it up, train with a new girlfriend, and just have a good morning.
Here with Emily. Emily and I met last week at the seminar. Instantly we had the exact same personality, and so of course we had to come and train together. So it's our final heavy leg day before we go into peak week for the Patriots in Vegas next week, and we're gonna have to crush it. I can't wait. So glad you're gonna be there.
Yay, we're so excited. So I really want just like a sweet little treat after the show this Saturday, and I want to give some friends some sweet little treats, but I don't want anything with like sugar, like baked goods. So I thought, okay, what if I take banana and make little like peanut butter sandwich type things? Don't mind me, I'm super messy as I do this. And then I'm gonna freeze them, and then I bought some really good quality dark chocolate, and I'm going to dip them in the dark chocolate, and then on top I'm going to do a little bit of sea salt, and then maybe even a little bit of crushed pistachios. So I'm like, okay, like this will be something that I can just eat a few of post show, because I'm sure, I mean, it's kind of a thing after the show, everybody has sweet treats, but first of all, I'm not really craving anything super sweet like baked goods, but I do want something, you know, yummy. Fruit sounds awesome. I was also thinking of making some with strawberries, but I think I'm going to freeze the strawberries and then also dip them in Greek yogurt, freeze them again, and then dip them in the chocolate. So yeah, chocolate covered bananas, chocolate covered strawberries, and that will be something perfect that I will enjoy after the show. Okay, Aaron's doing the stirring for us, but we chopped up some strawberries, and now we put them in Faya Greek yogurt, and now we're going to put them on this sheet and make little clusters. How good do these look? Some are dipped in pistachio crumb, some are dipped in just sea salt. We have our little workstation over here. We did burn some chocolate, so Aaron, here's his molds. Wow, that's a nice work.
We'll see.
It's a really nice work.
Thanks.
We realized we should have Googled how to microwave chocolate before we actually did it. So we wasted half of the very expensive bag, but nailed it for the other half. But now we're gonna probably need more for the bananas because they're not frozen yet, and we have chocolate left over, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Aaron, you want to drink this?
Kind of.
I know, I kind of want to too. We had a lot of chocolate left, so we found this can of mandarin oranges, so we're gonna try a chocolate drizzle brought to you by Aaron. Wow. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
I think it needs more than that.
I don't know. Let's get the others. We're not sure if pistachio would be good over mandarin. We know the sea salt would, so we might do sea salt on a handful, and then fast hands, fast hands, fast hands.
Art.
Wow.
Shit.
That last one. Don't be shy. Oh. Coated. All right, we got through a lot of the chocolate. And this sea salt is
Malden's.
really good. Spectacular. Everybody is getting fruit bags.
Well, not everybody. You only have like 12 mandarins here. So.
Should we do pistachio? Maybe
No.
just for a few?
Whatever you want.
Let's try it on like this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, a few more. Oh, almost like a chocolate chunk. All right, about half are gonna get a pistachio drizzle.
Okay.
There.
Perfect.
There! Now we gotta find more room in the
We
freezer.
got no place for it.
We're gonna have to figure it out. They're going in. Will you write my name?
It's too late for that.
Come on, just try it.
Moly.
Wow. I can see it. Wow. That's all?
That's all.
You're not gonna scrape the bowl?
No.
Nothing says I'm not prepping, like not scraping the bowl. Oh, pistachio crumble. Okay, okay. What about a little like stevia and cinnamon?
No.
Okay. Salt. It's like a quesadilla roll-up. Dude, I feel like you could have like a stoner shop with just different varieties. It's kind of like a crepe. Oh shit. Okay, I wanna see you take a bite of this thing. What are we gonna give it, 1 through 10?
6.
Oh man,
It's okay.
I feel like I would really get down on that right
Yeah,
now.
you'd lose your mind on it right now, but that's not saying much.
So my coach Jamie just landed. We are headed over to her hotel and we're gonna do some posing in person. She wants to see my physique and see if we're right kind of where we need to be, if we need to push more carbs, if we need to pull back, kind of what we need to do. We are headed over there right now. I am out of breath. It's exhausting.
There's some water, I can feel it.
Yeah.
But it's not all water. Like this can't all be water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so the difference is like if you feel it and you can feel, if it feels like really smooth, it's water.
Yeah.
If it feels kind of, if you can feel like a little bit of graininess in it, then it's like that. So there's a little of both. I can, like, it's like smooth, but there's still, I mean, I can still see it even here. I can see it.
Yeah, well, and I've been noticing that, like, even the most today that these striations are starting to come out on my quads, the most that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But it's still, like,
You're
every
not
day.
far.
Another day, another coffee shop, another rice cake. Found this in the hotel. Travel creamer. And I like this because it's iced coffee, not cold brew. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. Take a bite. Next stop, Wendy's. So I got a bigger carb up than what I was expecting today, and so I was like, what the heck do I want to eat? Like, what have I eaten throughout prep? And Aaron's like, well, you've eaten potatoes. So we decided to go get a baked potato, and we decided to get it from Wendy's because Wendy's baked potatoes are solid. They're plain, and Texas Roadhouse is not open until 3, and I want my baked potato like for lunch. So that's where we are now. We're going through.
What can I have for you today?
Can I get just a plain baked potato?
Okay.
Get 2.
Can I get 2 actually?
Okay?
That's it.
You are gonna be 713 first and complete.
Thank you.
We double check that it's plain.
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you. It's definitely plain, right? Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Here we are. Who would have thought?
Have a great one.
Will not be eating any of this, but you know, buttery spread, why not? So, got a banana that I'm gonna put on my oatmeal from the coffee shop. It was $2 and it's green, so I'm a little underwhelmed. A $2 green banana ain't it, but I guess I paid for convenience. So this is gonna go on my oats tonight, and I'm so excited. Potato. And I brought my little mini fridges down here. I shall show you an entire thing of Greek yogurt. And I'm gonna put the 2 ounces I think I logged on my potato. And if you didn't know, Greek yogurt is actually a pretty good substitute for sour cream. Once you have it on the food, I know some people are like, oh my God, that probably tastes so bad. Actually, it does not. It tastes very, very good. This is what we're looking at. Let's take a bite. So good. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna have some fish, kaboka, and zucchini, and then I'm going to head out for my pump up, and then I need to go meet with Jamie because we're gonna do a check-in in person, see how my glutes are looking, and go from there. I'm eating meal 2. It's pretty much gone, but we've got pollock, kaboka, and zucchini. And it is salty, so I'm not doing the pickles today. Usually I get a little bit of extra salt through the pickles, but no, it's just going on my meals. Very salty, but good, like I'm not complaining. Last thing before I pump up, more rice cakes. This was so much food, I actually feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I feel full, which is bizarre because in 2021 during my prep, I remember like when I would eat like the night of the show or the day after the show, I was just ravenous, like I couldn't get full, and that was a really unhealthy prep for me. So it's interesting to be doing my carb up and to actually feel like kind of satiated. I think that means I'm in a much healthier spot, so that's good. So I'm gonna eat more rice cakes, and then we're going to do our pump. I wanted to show kind of how, so we got lucky that this show was in Vegas, so we got to drive. It was just like a 4-hour drive from LA, but I kind of wanted to show how we packed things. So we have this bag, and this is really all the dry materials. So I've got a whole thing of oats. I've got these for backstage because we'll be eating backstage, and you know some of us girls are gonna get stuff stuck in our teeth. So emergency there. I brought forks, spoons, knives, have plates and bowls. There's a microwave right around the corner, which is great. We don't have one in our room, but it's really not the end of the world. I brought my tea because late night cravings are a real thing. And then we've got sandwich bags, we've got gallon bags, which I'll show you what I did with these in a second. Some tuna, this is for Sunday, because I really haven't had tuna throughout prep, or not in a while, and I don't think I have enough pollock to get me through before we get back to LA. Magnesium citrate, if you know, you know. And then the world's best peanut butter. Also brought this thing of salts. It's almost completely full. Very exciting. Salt is really important during show week to help fill out the muscles.
It's not cocaine, even though we're in Vegas.
I said, what are you pointing your nose for? And then Old Bay. I count this for my sodium as well. I just like to put this on my fish for a little bit of flavor. Did I talk about these? I don't think I did. These are my rice cakes. A lot of people do Quaker rice cakes, but I get these from Costco, and they are so unbelievably good. And I'm actually eating 4 of these containers today, so really quite excited about that. And then if we go over here, this is all kind of a mess, but I picked up one of these guys at Target last night, and then I have like a half gallon over there on the table. I fill that up, and I drink a little more than a gallon, 5 liters a day. And then, okay, this is kind of the funny part. So I prepped all of my foods before we left, and I put them all into the gallon baggies. And this is just such a convenient way to travel. And I weighed everything out so that I know that I have enough. This is my kabuka squash. I've got pollock here, so all of my white fish. I've got more kabuka down here, and then I've got zucchini. I do think I'm gonna run out of zucchini, so there's that. My blueberries, Greek yogurt. Aaron meal prepped some stuff for him. And then earlier in the week, I made some cookies with just banana, oats, and cinnamon, and then some chocolate dipped strawberries with some really high quality chocolates. And I'm actually gonna package these in 2 little baggy containers and hand them out. Oh, and then I have my pickles. But I actually don't think I'm gonna have any pickles today or tomorrow, because I find when I eat pickles, I bloat a little bit. They're a good way for me to get sodium in regularly, but otherwise, no. And then, for after show, I brought one of these Alani News, which I haven't tried yet. And then Aaron brought himself some bubbly water, but I cut out all carbonation last Friday. I really retain water, and carbonation really gets me. So yeah, and like even when I go hopefully to Pittsburgh at the end of August for the national show, these gallon baggies are going to be super easy to take, and then I put everything in here. So when I go backstage tomorrow at the show, I will pack everything in here, squish it down, and then I will put this in my rolly suitcase. I'll take my scale, of course, and it just makes it really straightforward. And this cooler bag, it was like $10 off Amazon, and it really keeps things cold. I mean, it kept things cold the entire way here from Vegas, and we stopped and or the entire way here from LA. We stopped at Starbucks, we were there for like 20 minutes, we came out and this was still ice cold. So really good option, really cheap option. So yeah, anyways, wanted to show you guys that because it really is kind of difficult to pack everything up that you need because everything is so specific. But once you find your own kind of method, everything is just so much easier. We're walking up now for team photos, and then we have check-ins at 4. So I'll get my number. We always get a little bit of a goodie bag, and we're gonna go back. I've got a lot of layers of tan to put on because Jamie said I'm not dark enough. So need to go and do that, and then I'm gonna try to get to bed early because we have a makeup tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. and it looks like we're not gonna go on stage until after the pros go on at 11. So it'll be a relaxing morning, but I need to get to bed tonight.
Happy Friday. Welcome to the 2024, what show is this?
Peak Week YouTube channel. We got Emily Tolman. Let's go.
I've done that in Arizona. I've hit me.
Yes. Keep you right there in Class C. Over 5.2.5. Up to 5.4. Open Class C.
Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Good to see you, Patrick.
Yeah, you too, brother.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
That's at 2 3/4 on the dot. I have not shrunk since 2021.
Probably. Yes. Okay. Yes, I remember you. Yes. Number 63. And then, did you need any tickets? Yes. I got a ticket for my husband. Okay. And okay. So number 63.
But guys, a little update. Back in my room. I just had meal number 4, which was oatmeal and blueberries and some peanut butter. And now I'm just relaxing. I'm about to start kind of packing my suitcase for tomorrow. Check-ins went well, number 63. However, 3-year back rookie mistake. When I was posing with my coach today, my glute hamstring tie-in, is just not, it's not there. So we were like racking our brains. You know, I spilled over. And so we were like, well, we didn't do anything that crazy. So she starts looking at my food log. She starts really looking at my food log. And she goes, Emily, you're putting salt down, but it's not like in MyFitnessPal, you can find like the food. Like, okay, let's say I was looking up like a donut and then you put donut in, but it doesn't actually list like the carbs. So that's what I did with salt. I found salt, but it wasn't actually like listing the sodium when I was tracking my macros. And I had been using 2 different variations because I was like measuring it in 2 different ways. So like this past week I had been doing like salt and then I had been doing like sodium. Same shit, but like it made sense in my head. And the one that was listed as sodium was not actually inputting into MyFitnessPal. So I had been going over by sodium by about 1,000 milligrams over the past like 4 days. I'm talking about the salt.
Who are you talking to?
YouTube.
Ah, nice. What's up,
Oh, that looks good. Bow?
Yo, this fucking Chinatown over there, that was legit. Las Vegas Chinatown, real deal.
I want this. Yeah, so where was I? So I'd been going over by about 1,000 milligrams over the past 4 days. He's shaking his head at me. I don't know how I didn't catch this because I do this for my job. I have competed since 2014. Like, this was a very, very rookie mistake. And I kept wondering, I was like, this feels like a lot of salt. And I had noticed throughout the week that my glute hamstring tie-in was kind of like fading. I was like, why am I holding so much water? I guess I'm stressed, or maybe it's like high cardio. No, just a lot of salt. We pulled down carbs. We pulled down salt today. Like, luckily we caught it and this happened yesterday. Today I'm fine with my salt, and now we're aiming for 1,800 18? I don't know. It's in there. She did it for me. She was like, just follow this for the rest of the day. So, yeah, no, it takes the wind out of your sail a little bit, but hoping I wake up tomorrow morning and body looks back to normal with our new protocols, and happy that she caught this because I absolutely would not have caught it. I would have just kept fucking eating salt. I've had so much salt this week, and apparently like 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams more salt than I was planning to throughout the week. So yeah, not ideal, but we caught it. I will not be making this mistake again. It's 8 p.m. I've got my hair roller in, a million layers of tan, and I need more in the morning because I am paler than what we had thought originally. I've taken my melatonin. I'm going to read my book for, I don't know, a little bit. And then I'm probably going to take Advil PM. My makeup is at 5:30 in the morning, so I will probably get up around 5 or so, which honestly I'm pretty used to. And I think that's about it. So tomorrow's show day. 3 years in the making, so just excited to get back out there and ultimately just have fun. You know, I don't want to put too much stress on myself, especially this first show back, especially knowing that we still need to get a little bit leaner. So just want to go in, have a good time. It's a smaller show than what I thought. And a lot of the girls who were at check-ins looked really good. So I think it's going to be a competitive show, and everybody seemed really nice and friendly. And I've never done a muscle contest show before, so it will be interesting to see how that goes. But so far I'm pretty impressed. So it should be a good day, and I will see you all in my show day vlog.